Welcome back to the Midnight Scooby Show for the very first review of the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. And what better place to start than the very first episode to all the ghouls I've loved before. Now, I've always enjoyed this series. Very creative, and I love all the ghost designs, and it's just great to have Scooby-Doo and the gang become ghost chasers and trying to capture 13 ghosts and put them back in the chest of demons. And it's definitely a huge improvement, at least for me, to the previous Scrappy-Doo show. This episode finds, of course, Mystery Inc., minus, of course, Fred and Velma, crash landing in the Himalayas near a village that warns them to be gone by night. I wonder why. And unfortunately for Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, they are about to become the unwilling pawns of two ghosts who want the chest of demons to be opened so 13 ghosts can be unleashed and cause mayhem in our world. This was a really good first episode for the series. I think it introduced all the characters really well, and we got to see a lot about what the overarching story of the series will be. I really enjoyed the character of Flim Flam. I think they're actually a really clever character. They're definitely a different type of person to join Mystery Inc. They're very much more of a trickster, scam artist, but we get to see that this is just how they make a living in this world, but I do wonder, where's their parents? That's what I first thought when I saw this. Like, how has Flim Flam got into this position? Never mind about that one, but they are good, though. They do save the village with their little elixir to stop them becoming werewolves, so that's really cool for them. Weird and Bogle are such hilarious ghosts. They just clash with each other, but they also are the guardians kind of this chest, and they have to figure out a way to get Shaggy and Scooby to get in there and open the chest of demons. That is their goal in this episode, so they take their plane, and they trick them with a fake game show. Shaggy and Scooby, just take the plane. That's what you were there for. Why didn't they go for it? But no, you gotta take the mystery box. I get it. I really enjoy the character of Vincent Van Ghoul in this series, but I felt in the first episode they had a really weaker introduction than Flim Flam and the two ghosts. I will say you get to really see how important they will be throughout the series. You can see how they can be a very helpful ally for Scooby and the gang as they have to capture 13 ghosts. One of my favorite parts of this episode was how you get to really see how much of a threat the 13 ghosts really are without even seeing any of them. We get to see how they curse this entire village to become werewolves just because they capture them. And I think that was really a clever way of showing that this is going to be a threat. And they are going to have a hard time capturing these ghosts because they're very clever with any length to not go back in that chest. I really like the werewolf designs. I think they look really cool. And I really liked how, unfortunately, that Daphne became one. She shouldn't probably drink anything at that little restaurant, should she? Overall, this was a pretty good start for the 13 Ghosts. I think it definitely introduces, like I said, all the characters and the overarching story really well. I really feel that will get any viewer excited to see the rest of the episodes. What did you guys think of this episode and the series? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.